mistakes that people they make when it comes to posture?
Oh, where do I start? So I'm thinking about posture as a full body type of issue, okay? Where a lot of people just think about it as my neck or my lower back or my shoulders, or that hump that forms on the back of my neck. How do I get rid of that? Like, think about it in specific, like, I want that fixed. My shoulder is up. What's happening here?
Oh, I see.
But I look at posture as more of a full body situation because it starts and ends with what we do on a day-to-day basis. Posture is governed by multiple things in our body, including what we do every day and the preset conditions in our brain. So our brain runs programs for our body. We breathe without thinking about it. Our heart beats without thinking about it. That's your autonomic system working. Posture and balance, that's also a bit of the autonomic system working. We don't have to think about being upright. We know when we're upright, right? This changes when you have vertigo and things like that, of course. But when we're talking about posture, we know when we're in good posture and we know when we're in poor posture. The question is, how quickly can we figure out that we've gone from good posture to bad posture? The recognition switch, that awareness, that's what I try to bring out in people. That's what I try to teach people. All right?
Oh, I see.
Because it's very easy to forget. We get wrapped up in something and suddenly it's been 3 hours and we've been sitting in the same position. Our bodies are taking pressure and we're not noticing it until we have that headache, until we have that neck pain, until we have that, tightness building up in our shoulders.
Oh, I see. But what's the biggest mistake that people make when it comes
sitting
to posture?
in the same position all the time. Sitting in the same position for long hours. Sitting. If I was to just break it down to one single thing, it's sitting. I'm sure you've heard that term. I don't want to reiterate boring things, but have you heard of that saying, sitting is the new smoking?
Yeah.
Well, do you know why they say that?
Yeah, why is that?
So back in the day, everybody smoked. I mean, doctors prescribed cigarettes for breathing conditions. Everybody was smoking. It was cool. It was hip. It was not a big deal. Then research came out and it said, hey, when you smoke, it causes cancer. Stop smoking. Now people still smoke, but when that information came out, there was a precipitous decline in how many people smoked. Okay, they were aware. Now this is damaging. This is dangerous. People who smoke now, they're aware of the decision they're making by putting this toxic chemical into our bodies. Now, sitting is the same way. When the whole internet age kicked off and everybody was sitting for hours and hours and hours, they didn't realize what it was doing to them now. Research is now coming out that says if you sit for 8+ hours a day, you're 90% more likely to have cardiovascular issues.
Oh, 90%
more likely.
Cardiovascular?
Yes.
Damn.
And okay, then people are like, well, I'm active. I work out 1 hour a day.
Yeah.
Really? If you work out 1 hour a day and you sit 8+ hours a day, the sitting is so bad for your body that it reduces your workout effectiveness, the net efficiency of your workout by 70%. So it's like you only worked out for 18 minutes. So sitting is the new smoking, and that's the worst thing for your posture.
Yeah, because also we were not meant to be sitting, right? We were meant to move, and but now something changed. Actually, I mean, before I want to go deeper, but straight away I want to understand, whoever is watching, what is the smallest thing that people can do with the highest impact for their posture? One small thing that they can do. One small thing that they can do.
Every half an hour of sitting, stand up for 1 minute.
Oh.
So you've heard the 20-20-20 rule, right? Every 20 minutes, focus your gaze 20 meters away for 20 seconds. That's good for your neck, for your eye strain.
20?
There was a rule that was called the 20-20-20 rule, where every 20 minutes, take 20 seconds and look 20 meters away.
Oh.
Okay. That's supposed to help you with your eye focus, eye strain, neck position, and things like that. I'm taking that one step forward.
Yeah.
I'm saying, get off your butt.
Yeah.
Physically stand up for a minute.
That's it. Yeah. Every 30 minutes, stand up for just or walk a little bit for a minute,
You
right?
can do whatever you want for 1 minute. Just
Yeah.
don't sit.
Yeah.
Do a jumping jack. Go get some water.
Yeah.
Just don't sit.
Wow. Okay, cool.
So in 30 minutes, we're going to stand up, okay?
Yeah. All right, we're going to see. We have 24 more minutes, and then we're going to stand up a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, coming back to what you said, I mean, it's what you said. It's now stuck in my mind that it's if you sit for more than 8 hours, you have 90% more risk of a cardiovascular disease. Yeah. Maybe let us understand what is the size of the problem today in India.
Massive.
Are we ready for that or not? I think we're not ready. Tell us.
Okay, so first of all, I moved here because I knew about the IT phenomenon, right? I moved here because I knew I needed to help these entrapped people in the sense that like we know what they're going to be doing most of the day, okay? One of the questions I ask most of my patients is, how much do you sit every day?
Yeah.
And it's always a low ball answer. They always give me what they think. Oh, I don't sit that much. I'm like, I'm not asking about that. How much do you sit per day?
Yeah.
You know, it's always like they understand what I'm getting at. They're trying to undersell me on this. So the truth of the matter is, we sit a lot. We sit in front of our computer for work.
Yeah.
We sit sit down for meals. What about the commuting? You know, like a lot of us are not standing and commuting.
Yeah.
And these commutes these days can be 1, 2, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right. So we all have the same 24 hours. And if we sleep, let's say we sleep 8 hours, that leaves a good 16 waking hours. How many of those waking hours are we sitting?
Damn, now that you say that, it's huge.
It's enormous. And I told you, postural issues start with sitting and the uncalculable amount of time spent sitting.
Yeah.
So, sitting is degenerative by physics. Like we don't have to think too much about this.
What do you mean?
Physics. What is keeping us on this earth?
Oh, yeah.
Gravity.
Yeah.
So when we're standing, gravity is pulling through both of my legs as well as my full spine.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as I sit, guess what? Gravity's not being helped out by my legs.
Yeah.
It's all sitting on my spine. So when we're sitting, especially in a chair or something like that, the lower back is taking a big beating because it's supporting the weight of the body. But there's another area that takes a big beating, the neck. It's supporting this bowling ball sized, or at least in terms of mass. And look at how small the bones are up there. Like it's supporting so much. And people are in very, very poor positions. They're hunched over. They're looking into something. They're looking down, forward. It's putting a ton of stress on the cervical spine, the neck. And so all of that put together, we're talking about, and just think about the number of people who, if they don't work from the office, they still work from home. Yeah. Which in some cases is worse. A lot of my patients tell me, hey, you know, when I at least go to the office, I can get up and move around. But when I'm at home, for some reason, I don't get up as much. So it's these things.
Okay.
It's huge.
So, on an average, like then today, like in India, let's say in metros, what's the average time that people of the day they are awake? You said, let's say 16 hours. How much of that time it's the people spend sitting?
I would be happy to say 75%.
Damn, it's huge.
I would be happy to say that because this doesn't just affect office goers. This doesn't just affect people who are working. Yeah. I see a large population of housewives. Yeah. You know, and they're also very sensitive to the issue because they're like, I cook and I clean and I do all this stuff at home. And I'm like, I get it, but how long does that take? Yeah. You know, and if that takes 3-4 hours of your day, you can calculate it out. Yeah. What about the rest of the time? And they're always stunned when I point out the fact that you were sitting here, you were sitting here, you're sitting here, add that all together, 12 hours. Yeah. And they're like, I didn't realize that this was so bad for me. And Rodrigo, it's not just about like it's not just the fact that they're sitting. You and I are sitting here. We're sitting with decent posture. We're sitting somewhat upright. Yeah. What are people doing when they're sitting? I'll tell you. I'll give you 2 guesses, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get it on the first one. What is it that they're doing?
Yeah, hunching,
Doing what?
looking down
At
at a laptop or at a mobile phone.
this sucker right here.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the
The
culprit.
the demon.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one. And whether they want to admit it or not, the Screen Time app will tell you everything you need to know.
Exactly. Yeah.
We have data for everything now.
Yeah.
You don't want to face facts, no problem. Just look at your Screen Time app.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing. Like,
So what you said, like, then what are the real consequences on our body of that, let's say, on an average, let's say 70 to 80% of the time sitting? What are the consequences on our body?
when I graduated in 2012, the information that was out there, so we had already been in clinic, we were already interns in clinic, we were seeing patients at the time.
Yeah.
We would see degenerative changes in the spine, arthritis, spondylosis, these types of things in people 40 plus. And it was a normal thing at 40 plus. It used to be this 40 plus thing. Once you hit 40, it's inevitable. Okay? What we're seeing now, younger and younger people coming in with advanced degenerative changes.
No way, really? How young, for example, you see in your clinic, like some...
I will punctuate this conversation with a 12-year-old girl
No way.
who had a disc bulge that was pressing on a nerve.
Wow, what is that? Like, what is, if you can simplify, what does that mean? Like a 12-year-old, what was she facing?
This was shortly after COVID.
Yeah.
So homeschooling, online classes.
Oh yeah, the kids spend
and the study time and the screen time and the magnification of just being at home all the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she never got the advice to stand up more often. She never got that signal to be more active. She would not like to go and play outside. She would not like to do active, sports and things like that with other kids in the neighborhood. Again, this is reported by her parents, so I'm limited with what I know about it, but that's what we saw.
Damn.
And this goes beyond genetics.
Exactly.
Right? This is a very specific, hyper-focused example.
Yeah.
But we're seeing this spread. Viewers at home, have a look outside. Just put your phone down for a second and look at the kids outside. Look at the kids in the bus. Look at the kids on the metro walking around. Look at their postures.
Yeah.
They're walking around hunched over, and it's not just because of their heavy book bag.
Exactly.
Now we're talking about stress at the base of the head. Now we're talking about headaches. We're talking about migraines. We're talking about irritability, poor digestion. We're talking about lack of sleep. We're talking about all these things that occur when our nervous system is not balanced. We have two parts of our nervous system. We have the sympathetic nervous system and we have the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is the fight and flight mode. Deadline, 3:00, gotta get it done. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
The parasympathetic system is the rest and digest. I just had a big turkey meal. I can sit back and relax for some time. I just finished a major project. Now, think about what we were talking about this whole time. People on the go, people sitting a lot, people under stress. So the physical stress we've talked about, pressure on the nerves, pressure on the bones, poor posture. We can sort that out mechanically. We can give people exercises. There's that. Chemical is what we eat. Medicines we take. Pollution we're inhaling. Chemical stress. Emotional stress is the most difficult one. Emotional stress can span so many different avenues and it can come from anywhere. We know a lot about emotional regulation having effect on spinal posture.